Now, made to lay in the rain, beaten mercilessly, and taken away to unknown places. That is what some resident of Official Town and Taifa, suburbs of Ashaiman, endured Tuesday dawn when some irate military men invaded the community to avenge the alleged murder of their colleague. Our cameras were there, and this is what they captured. So this is the street of Official Town, Ashaiman. This is where we understand some military men came to brutalize residents of this community Tuesday dawn. In semblance to how some of the 3 judges were killed in the military regime were picked up, we are told somebody will knock your door, and then when you come out, you are picked. And some of them were brought to this joint where they are asked to lie down. Some of these residents have been telling Joy News the troubling experience they had at the hands of these military men. You are here. Tell us what really happened.
Oh, personally, I don't know what really happened though, because every blessed day we do go work and every day. So this dawn, I was just indoor when a lady in my house shouted, "Obin Jimmy." So we came out, tried to find out what is happening. So immediately we came out, gun is being pointed at us, and they asked us to lie down. So we asked, in the process of lying down, they start hitting us with wire, wood log, and metallics and stuff. From there, they march us from the house to the street, to sleep on the street, to roll. In the process of rolling they are hitting us, and they send us to a T-junction at the top here. That's where we went and met a lot of men are being kept there. So we were asked to do arm pressing and stuff, roll on the floor. On the process of doing all those things, they use a metallic. I don't know what sort of metallic is that, and they use it to hit my arm in the process of doing the press up. So as you can see, there's a swelling aspect of my arm than this one. And even if you look at my back too, there's a little, by then I was wearing shirt. So it wasn't serious at that point in time.
Oh, so yeah. Those are the marks?
Yeah, those are the marks. We were indoor. This man and I, and the third person is in right now. I don't know what is happening to it. Because by the third person is not wearing anything, only boxer. Only boxers is wearing, so their own is much terrible than mine.
Wow.
Yeah.
And you were not told anything, you weren't told what you've done?
So as we lie down, they are brutalizing us. The question they are asking, who asked you to kill the military man? And I was like, I don't know what they are talking about. I know nothing about what they were saying. So they even used PVC pipe to hit my head. Wow. And it broke into 2.
Thank you. So let's still speak to more people who are victims to this brutalization that has just occurred. There's another man here, I'm told. He's also been subjected, or he was also subjected to these beatings by the military men. Chief, grateful. Tell us your ordeal as well. Narrate to us what happened to you.
Okay. I was in a room. I was sleeping. So I heard the woman's voice shouting. Then, so I woke up. I was sitting on the bed. Then I heard my door knock. So I wake up and I open the door. I did not see anybody. So I open the trap door. Then I get out. So when I get outside, then I couldn't see anybody. Before I know there's a military man standing there. And when I saw these people were lying on the door, then they said I should come. So the time he knocked the door, he go and hide so that you will not see the hand. So then they said I should come. So they said, what am I doing here? So I am working here. I'm working with this company. And they did not even allow me to say anything. They started beating us. Beat us, let us roll on the ground from the house. Then they brought us here, 3 of us. Then we came and met one of the guys too. Then they marched us to that side. They beat us, let us do the exercise, even our head and our neck, that we get mine and kill military man. We get mine and kill military man. So I was bare-chested like this, and they say, oh, then you get body too, and see what they have done too. If I remove this visual, my head and my neck off. So my head and my neck off. You see. So actually, we don't even know anything about this. It was even raining. If you see the way they treat us in this, beating us left and right with metals and ropes.
3 of your children have been taken away.
Yes, please.
What were you told?
Well, around 5:30 at dawn, I went to funeral at my village, Ziaviho. So the eldest one called me that, Daddy, the soldiers have come. They were banging the gate. Where are you? And I told, we have not yet come. He said, no, they are banging the gate. They are opening it. We said, don't worry, we'll see what we can do. Just before then, he said, they have entered the house. They have gotten into my room. I said, what is happening? He said, then we are hearing the banging. Bah, bah, bah. Ah. Before we realize we cannot hear from him. When we call, the phone is not going. We don't know what's happened. So we have to call neighbors. We call neighbors to see what is going on. Eventually, I realized that 3 of them has been forcibly taken. And armed civilians. What crime have they committed? We don't know. So I have to leave whatever I'm doing to rush down. Right now, I'm coming, and then this is where you are meeting me in the house. They first opened 5 of the doors. Used a catapult to break some of the louver frames and the glasses. Yes, and then broken all the levers around. A lot of things have been it's haphazard in the house. They were 4. One of them managed to escape with bruises. You have seen it yourself. They they use whatever they get to beat them up. In fact, it is not a good sin. Very, very mesmerizing.
So as we speak, do you know where they took your children?
No place. No news about them. Their phones have been seized. How can I contact them? Yes. So I don't know where they are now. I don't know, and I don't know what to do. So I'm going to report at the police station officially that my children have been abducted from the house so that we'll take it from there.
Some of the residents who were picked up from their rooms in this neighborhood were asked to swim in rainwaters in this environment. Now, the people in this area are asking for one thing, that government and the military hierarchy will delve into this matter and ensure that all the military men who are involved in this are brought to book. But will this ever happen, and when will this happen? Nobody can tell, but it lies in the womb of time. From Taifa in Ashaiman, for Joy News, I am Samuel Kojo Brace. Now, Member of Parliament for Ashaiman, Ernest Nogbe, says Speaker of Parliament Alban Bagbin should order a parliamentary probe into the military brutality meted out to residents of Ashaiman. Now, videos have flooded social media of the military beating up civilians after a soldier was killed in that community. Ernest Nogbe says such occurrences will continue to happen if Parliament does not intervene.
So far, they have to recall their men back to the barracks, and I'm also making a statement on the floor. The Speaker will have to refer this matter to the Committee of Defense and Interior, which I belong, and so that we probe into it, because this is becoming one too many. Any time, any day, a military guy is being touched, which I say on authority that it is not the right thing, not even a civilian's right, human rights should be taken off. So, but any time this is done, or this occurs in any community, you see the military trooping in to just create unnecessary tension. It happened in Y, it happened in so many other areas. Yes, civilians might have been taking the law into their own hands, but that does not warrant the military to also act the same way, because two wrongs never make a right. And so I'm urging the command to call their men back and the Speaker to institute a probe into this matter, and so that this thing will become a thing of the.
He has been describing event of today in his constituency as unfortunate.
I saw most of these things with my eyes. Just unfortunate that by 3 a.m. I had a call from desperate residents, that military or armed men have invaded the whole community and preventing people from coming out, preventing market women, market men from going to market, preventing students from going to school. I called the police commander what exactly was happening, and he told me yes, they also had the information that this thing was happening. Why was this thing happening? Because one of their own was killed in Ashaiman on Saturday, which I may condemn on no uncertain terms, because you cannot take anybody's life into your own hands. It is never done. And whoever has done that, I want the police and then the military to go after that person, arrest the person, and let the person face the full rigors of the law. But that is not to say that the military should take the law into their own hands by invading the whole community, the whole Ashaiman constituency, molesting people, molesting residents of the community, preventing them from going about their daily activity. It is not done. That is human right abuse. You can't just get up, walk into a community because one or two people have committed a crime and you are looking for the perpetrators of such crimes, and so therefore everybody in the community has become a suspect all of a sudden. It is never done.